Hey Libra, gang, what's good? Thank you for joining me on the Liminal Exchange. I'm CJ. Welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome back if you've been here before. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Get you your coffee, your water, your snack, your whatever you want to use to get yourself comfortable to receive this message, okay? We're gonna be doing a general message about three cards with three tarot cards, two oracle cards, just to get a general understanding of your energy, past, present, future, things like that. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna be pulling from the Tarot of the Spirit deck by Pamela and Joyce Eakins. We're gonna be pulling from the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. And then we're also going to be pulling a card from the Power of Surrender cards deck by Judith Orloff, all right? Please keep in mind, it's not going to resonate with every last Libra out there. However, if it does, just let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what's going on. But let's go ahead and jump into this reading, okay? So let's get into the shuffle. We're going to be doing three cards. Just to get a general understanding of your reading. Nothing too intensive, okay? We're gonna graze the liminal. Alright. So one already jumped out. We have the Father of Fire, or the King of Wands, as it translates into the traditional tarot. So we're starting out with the King of Wands. We're gonna put that in your past. We're gonna put that in the past section of the spread. What we got for present. So present, we have the Six of Cups, or the Six of Water, as it's called in this deck. And then another card fell out. We have, I like how it fell out in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to keep it. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. I'm just going to put it upright just so you can see what it looks like. It came out in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to leave it. If that's how I want it to come out, that's how we're going to leave it. But I love how this spread looks and feels so far. It looks like getting past fear and just like sticking to an energy of play and autonomy, right? Just doing what feels natural, doing what feels good. Moving according to intuition and emotions and feelings, as opposed to moving with logic, right? Logic and understanding. I'm gonna show you guys the cards just so you can see where I'm coming from and why I'm getting these like messages. So with like the Father of Wands, right? Or the King of Wands, or the Father of Fire, whatever you want to call it. This is an energy that's very like, it's like, take charge, go get it done. What do I need to do? Just let me know what I need, how I need to do it. I'm going to go get it done, right? It's like go-getter energy, right? And then you have the Six of Cups, or the Six of Water. The Six of Cups is like a very playful energy. It's very youthful. It's very like, how can I say it? Like fantasy-like, and just like very, very silly and happy-go-lucky, right? When you have this type of energy, like when you have like the King of Wands with the Six of Cups, this is like you doing things that feel good. You taking action on things that like kind of like make your heart light up, as opposed to things that like for example, an analogy I can draw for this type of spread is doing things that feel fun and like, I don't want to say spiritual, but it's like you get a sense of like spark from it, or like it just does something to you whenever you like engage in this activity, as opposed to doing things that are boring, like mundane. So like, let's say if this was about work, right? With this King of Wands energy, this is like being an entertainer, as opposed to this like boring, like, no offense if this is what you do, but let's just say like if you're stuck in an office or a cubicle, or like a job where you're not having fun, right? That's like, it's like, this is like that playful energy, that playful, youthful, childlike energy, as opposed to like the mundane, boring, like 9 to 5, stuck in like a cycle of like obligation and just like not being happy or something like that, right? But with you being in this like King of Wands energy, I just feel like you're going to be doing things that feel good, and you're going to be listening to your intuition as opposed to listening to logic and things that make sense, right? So that can be kind of scary in itself, because it's like, let's just say like if your intuition is like guiding you towards something, you don't want to oppose it, right? Because it's like whenever they say like whenever you go against your intuition, you can get in trouble, right? But it's like with this energy combined, it's like you're not really used to doing things that feel good as opposed to doing things that you have to do. Let me say that in a way that makes sense. You're more so used to being responsible and just like having structure as opposed to having fun and winging it and going with the flow. So that's what I see. I see you, Libra, getting over a fear of listening to your intuition and having fun. And I see you conquering the fear of living your best life, of doing things that make you happy, of living from a more sacral way of being, where it's like energetic and sensual and fun, as opposed to like a root chakra based way of being, where it's like, you know, you're doing things that don't necessarily fulfill you. You're not really happy. Um, Everything comes from like a sense of obligation or just like a routine or something. I don't know. I just feel like you're coming out of that and you're just doing things that make you happy. You're listening to your inner child as opposed to like the responsible adult that's in your head saying, hey, you got to pay this bill on time, you got to do this on time. It's like you want to give faith a chance, and you want to see if life is going to give you that, like, that joyful essence that other people get. Like, you probably see other people like living their best life, not stressing anything, not taking life too seriously, and you're like, how can I get into that? And then the universe has probably been telling you, well, those people, they do what they want to do, you know, regardless of the circumstances. You more so, not that there's anything wrong with this, but it's like the universe is telling you, instead of you doing what you want to do, you do more so like what you have to do. Like you live according to a, a fear-based way of living as opposed to like having fun and just going with the flow and enjoying it. But that's understandable because, I mean, let's just say you have a job where you have like a six-figure salary, pension, benefits, the whole nine yard. You don't want to sacrifice that to go have fun, to go do something where you don't even know if you're gonna get like the return on the investment. But that's all a part of the risk of life. But I see you getting over that fear of taking that risk, and I just see you also listening to your intuition and having fun and just saying, you know what, let me give my inner child a try. Let me see, let me follow this feeling to see if this is something that will actually benefit from me. And this and that process, by you initiating that process in itself, the initiation in itself, that's you conquering the fear, Libra. So yeah, like the only way to see how it goes is to see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But let's pull from the Power of Surrender cards just to see if there's anything you need to surrender aside from fear. I love how the Five of Swords came out in reverse. And like the Five of Swords is also like a card that's associated with gossip, treachery, having like ill intentions, stuff like that. It's like really low vibrational. So I love that it's in the reverse, and that just shows me that you're not engaging in any of that. Like you don't even want that energy. But I also see you possibly walking away. I'm gonna put this back in the deck because I'm stuck on like a thought from these three cards. You could be walking away from some type of fire sign person. I don't know if it's like a male or a woman. The energy could be interchangeable. But it looks like this person, like whenever you get around them, all you guys do is gossip and just like talk about things that don't really make sense, or like the energy is just really low vibrational. So I see you kind of like ignoring that person. And this person, it could be tough because, and you could be like a little hesitant because this is someone that you knew for like a long time, but you find that the energy isn't really like serving you anymore. So it's like you're kind of hesitant to tell this person that you don't want to deal with them anymore. That was so random. But anyways, what do you need to surrender before I get stuck on another train of thought? Okay, so as you can see, like 4 cards flipped over. I'm not doing all 4 of these. Can I get one at a time, please? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, surrender to obsessive thinking. So also with this, back to the spread of yours, with this energy, this like King of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords in reverse, there's probably something that you're really like, you're really wanting to do, but it's like you're scared of how it can go. And like this 5 of Swords energy, it probably has you in like that whole like imposter syndrome thing where like you have that voice in your head saying, oh, it's not gonna work, you're not good enough. Tell that voice to be quiet. That's like the obsessive thinking, right? And like even if like you're hesitant to tell that person that you don't want to deal with them anymore, like the fact that like that type of chatter is coming up as in response to you thinking about cutting this person off, that's also obsessive thinking. So with this is just confirming like this 5 of Swords, it totally needs to be in reverse because you don't need this energy. You don't need the obsessive thinking. You don't need to create any more blockages for yourself in your mind. You don't need anyone else outside of you lowering your vibration with their like low vibrational thoughts. Just, yeah, surrender to the obsessive thinking. But let's see what it says here. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So with this 5 of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that like you're just ready to surrender this person. Like you're ready to just walk away. Even though like you may have had like history with them, they're from your childhood, you're just like whatever. I'm just so totally ready to just like let go of the situation, this person, the things they do, the things they say. You're not feeling it anymore. So yeah, surrender to the obsessive thinking and surrender to anything, anyone, any thought process that's giving you more blockages to think of. Putting more distractions in your mind. Surrender that and definitely go for this this whatever this is that's giving you like this motivation in life and drive. Definitely go for it and definitely conquer the fear of going for it. All right, and we're gonna pull another card from the well, we're gonna pull a final card from the Spirit Messages deck just to see if your guides have any extra words of advice or any wisdom that they want to share. All right. Ooh, so we have Caregiver. Let's see what this says. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So with this Caregiver card, it's telling me that like for some of you where like this is about like a person who's just like totally getting on your nerves, this is someone that you really care for. This is someone who's been in your life for a while. It could be like, how can I say it? This person could have taken care of you. This person could have contributed towards your growth in some type of way. And then like for this to be coming out after all of that, it's like there was like, I know there was something where it said something about like you often like neglect yourself. this person, it's like they kind of have you scared to take care of yourself, and like that shouldn't be an issue, to where like you're more so concerned about like, okay, like let me make sure they're good before I make sure I'm good. Like, no, you have to make sure you're good. So you probably have like some anxiety about telling this person that like you kind of just like want to take a step back and just like focus on yourself, and not, and just like not necessarily cut them off, but not really so much deal with them right now. But you want to make sure that like you're good. You want to make sure your cup is full. And then like for whatever this is that you're getting ready for, this creative endeavor, this thing that's giving you life, you also want to make sure that you're available for that as well. And if someone is nagging you, taking up all of your energy, you totally can't get that done. All right, Libra. So that was your reading. Go ahead and let me know if it resonated. And sorry, before I go back to this caregiver card, some of you could be getting ready to take care of someone. You could be getting into like a caregiver role. That was really random, but anywho, I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.